Deck 16, ma'am?
Yes, please.
I have not bothered learning the ship.
But it's not that difficult. If you think about it, there's only stuff on decks 6, 7, 8, and then 16, 17, 18. That's basically it.
But it is scattered, so it's like, I don't know what elevators you go through, and there's hallways that you can't walk through.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just didn't bother learning. I probably won't.
Deck 16.
Be back on the ship in a long time, and then I can learn at that time.
And big surprise, the breakfast buffet is the exact same as it's been all of the other mornings. Rach, what are you gonna get this morning?
It's okay that it's the same every morning, but the selection is like so small.
Like on Royal Caribbean, they would have pancakes, waffles, and French toast every single morning. Here, it's either waffles or pancakes, and they rotate.
Which isn't good for some of our kids. So.
No.
Yeah, it hasn't been ideal, but I'm gonna get cereal.
We've been loving the cereal.
Yes, so good.
Okay, first things first.
Coffee. Honestly, it's not the worst coffee in the world, and it does the job, so. But I am looking forward to my royal coffees in just a few days at Cafe Promenade are so good, and the Diamond Lounge. Looking much forward to those. Look how calm this water is. We are making our way back to Orlando.
All right, breakfast is done. Time to put some sunscreen on for our water slide and pool time.
Oh yeah.
We're here for an hour and a half.
It isn't a private time, but honestly, if you come at 9 right when it opens, it could be your private water slide time. There is nobody here but our kids. Unfortunately, boat was canceled. We had one more kid that was going to do it. Yes, it's not working right now. So honestly, the staff is so amazing. He said to give them a call and they'll help us get right to the front of the line. So our last kid who wants to do it can do it. And they're on their way up to the top.
Over. We have both showered and changed into our orange, and now we're headed to grab a coffee. We do have lunch in about 20 minutes. Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna head up there shortly, but coffee first, and we're just here at the center stage, and it looks like there's gonna be a deal or no deal going on. It's always busy around here. I'll show you what it looks like. You guys, this is the coffee for, oh my god, this is the line for specialty coffee. It's always crazy busy. Lines everywhere.
It's time for us to end our morning show. And, you know, since this is my last one, tell us, what advice would you give all our amazing guests out there? What advice?
So sad.
I could say, wherever you go,
if we haven't told you already, we go home for 4 days and then we go on.
Because you never know.
We go back to Royal Caribbean.
Although we are sad, we are very excited to go back to Royal Caribbean. This has been a good
Make those
change,
memories
but
and eat
we are missing
everything.
some
Because
of
when you go home tomorrow, you have to start
the
making
special
food
things.
yourself.
This is the last chicken sandwich of the cruise. So sad. Jill and I are gonna split this, but going to miss it. Here's our selection for lunch.
The ocean at our current
Loaded
location is 15,000
split the
feet.
chicken burger
The weather forecast for today is sunny with a temperature.
So we got some coconut gelato and some chocolate cake. Alright, this is what the pool deck looks like on a sea day. It is crowded. There's not really any pool deck chairs. Pool is crowded. Music going. It's a busy one.
Currently waiting for awards. This is where we're gonna have our awards ceremony. They give us a huge venue for 9 families, so we'll do our best to fill these seats. And there's one of our friends out there.
Yeah, I see our friends.
All right, we're here for our award ceremony. We have the Punch Liner Lounge. We're setting up our flag for the pictures. The awards are done and we are headed to dinner. Tonight is dinner in Italian. Our entire group got reservations here and we're super excited to try it out. what a night it has been.
That's a wrap on our last respite session of the cruise.
Yes, but let's take it back to our dinner, because tonight we actually did eat somewhere different than where we typically do. I forget what it's called. I'll insert it on the screen. It's the Italian restaurant here on board the Mardi Gras, and it was delicious. I only had the arancini, which I ordered meatballs, and they brought me the wrong thing, which was totally fine because it was delicious. And then I had some pesto pasta, and it again
I did not see that on the menu.
Delicious. And then I ran out of time for dessert. I did order the tiramisu, but did not get to eat it.
One thing
unfortunately,
I will note is service took almost an hour longer than the main dining room. I don't know if that's normal. So we were cutting into a respite time, so we did have to sneak out before dessert.
Yeah, I was sitting for an hour and a half and only got through my appetizer and main.
It was really good though.
Delicious.
I love the option to switch it up with meals. That's a nice plus on Carnival.
And then we went straight to respite, like we said. And actually what you can't tell is that we're rushing to our show right now. It's currently 9:54 and we have a comedy show in the Mardi Gras Theater at 10 o'clock. So we're headed there.
Are these
Oh yeah, that's the elevator. We just walked right by it.
Stairs at that place.
So we're
two new
headed.
comedians. We've seen 3 comedians so far this week.
I guess we can take the elevator. It's up to deck number 7. It's showtime. Going into the Mardi Gras Theater. Honest, we haven't even seen a show in this theater, have we?
Not a legit show. We've seen like Family.
Oh yeah, we watched Family Feud.
Oh, we're good.
There's tons of seats.
Why did you stop?
Alright, comedy is over. And because I didn't get dessert, we're headed to grab a little bit of ice cream. Just to cap off our night here. We're tired and it's 11 o'clock. Look at that. Perfect. My first one. Actually, good. I think I had a little cup one time. Oh, okay. Wanna go outside? Yeah, let's go outside. Look who had to go get her own ice cream after she tried mine.
First ice cream of the cruise. It's really good.
It is good. And they've got a whole bunch of different ice cream stations on the ship.
Yes, and it's on Royal, like there's somebody doing it, like
Yeah.
making it for you, but on here it's just free
It's a free-for-all.
So I'm sure the kids have been having a blast. But yeah, it's good ice cream. We're back at our favorite spot. It's called the patio. It's on deck 8 at the back with kind of an infinity pool. Just nice chairs. It's nice to relax. It's almost 11, so
It's beautiful out here at night. It's usually pretty quiet.
yeah, we're going to head back to the room in a bit, but we're just sitting out at the patio just reflecting on this week on Carnival. Honestly, when we did Carnival probably close to 15 years ago, after we did that ship, it was Carnival Glory, so a much smaller ship, we said we would never do Carnival again.
But when we saw that Autism on the Seas was doing the Mardi Gras, we thought it was the perfect opportunity to give Carnival another shot.
Yeah, for sure. We did hear that the bigger ships, like the Mardi Gras and the Celebration, and the newer ships and the Jubilee do compete or are comparable to an Oasis class ship. And if you know us, you know we love Oasis class ships. So we thought it was a perfect opportunity to give it another shot. However, we did go into this cruise with pretty low expectations. Yeah. But stepping foot on board within like the first hour, we were like, whoa, Carnival has changed. The ship was beautiful, and our first meal at the Pig and Anchor, no complaints. Was amazing.
The one thing that I still can't get over is how crowded this ship has felt throughout the whole week.
Yeah.
The only time that it was ever pretty quiet was at port days, but then it quickly became busy. There were lines everywhere. Literally as we speak, there's lines at pizza right now and it's 11 o'clock.
And they're long, slow moving lines. Like it's enough to just be like, bro, we don't need to.
Yeah.
We don't need to eat pizza
And
tonight.
not even just at food places, it's also at guest services, it's at the shows. Like getting seats for shows was even difficult. So I just think that Carnival needs to do a little bit better at their crowd control.
Yes.
Or have more spaces for the people. I'm not quite sure what the solution is.
I don't know. the theater is so small compared to such a huge ship. Like there was times I thought I was gonna get trampled, and there was times we saw fights almost break out because people have been waiting in lines for over half an hour to try to get some seats at a show that was only playing twice a night. So that was pretty unfortunate. And another thing that was really unfortunate on this ship was the elevators. And honestly, I have no idea how they can, if there's a solution for this without even building a brand new ship. But they are half the size of a Royal Caribbean ship, and there was zero elevator etiquette on this cruise. If the elevator is going up or down and you need it, you run. There was no lines.
It doesn't matter how long people have been waiting. People would just shove to get on. So that was another big difference from what we're used to on Royal Caribbean.
For sure. So yeah, but
with all of that being said, we did have an amazing week here on board. We were so impressed with all of the service that we had, including the main dining room. We had excellent waiters. We also had an incredible group coordinator for Autism on the Seas. We were able to get reservations in some other restaurants as well. So we really have no complaints when it comes to the food and the service.
And the service in terms of our group. Honestly, they treated us incredible. They worked with our group so well, and we are so thankful for that. We were able to have private waterside time, boat time, reserved areas, reserved seating. It was really special to have them work with our group so well. And circling back to the food, wow, it's like, I know I didn't have one bad meal. The amount of food selections that we could choose was amazing. To be able to switch it up for main dining to even more complimentary options was amazing. There was always food available at any time of the day, and it was good. Shaq's chicken, my absolute favorite spot. Guys, I literally had it every single day. Guys Burger,
like we had 2 or 3 times.
Even today we discovered a salad place that we hadn't had all week. There was honestly not even enough days to try it all. I only went to Pig and Anchor once, and I loved it. So A+ on the food. We are so impressed with it.
I think the only thing I think they could improve on is the selection at the breakfast buffet. And then also that one late night meal that we had at the Pig and Anchor, it was like at 11:30 or something. It was basically just like chicken nuggets, and it wasn't great. But other than that, incredible. We had amazing food. We've definitely gained some weight on this cruise, but that's gonna happen, and we definitely enjoyed ourselves.
So it is pretty safe to say we will be doing another Carnival ship. It's not our favorite. I wouldn't say I like it more than Royal.
No, and I am really excited to get back on Royal Caribbean and have a reminder of what I love so much about Royal Caribbean.
That's true. However, if this one, the opportunity came about to do another AOTS one with Carnival, absolutely. It was a great week. And again, to switch it up, like Royal is the same. It's very repetitive. So it was a breath of fresh air to try a new ship, and it's beautiful. The ship is beautiful. I'm just looking around now, and they did a great job. So yeah, good job, Carnival.
And if you're interested in booking a Carnival cruise, or any cruise line of that matter, definitely email us at thecruisingsisters@gmail.com, and I would be happy to get you booked on a cruise. But those are our overall thoughts on the Carnival Mardi Gras, and we had a fantastic time. So drop your comments in the comment box below. Let us know if you've done Carnival, or if you're now interested in doing Carnival. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and we will see you tomorrow.
We have disembarkation, and it's always a crazy one, but we'll get some clips of that. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching our Carnival.
And if you're interested, our next cruise is actually in 6 days, and we are going on Navigator of the Seas. So back to Royal Caribbean, and we can't wait to take you along with us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning. It's time for our final breakfast here on board. It's 6:25, and I'm headed to go help out families for about 50 minutes before I head off the ship. All right, it's time. It's the last morning, but we woke up to a beautiful sunrise. We were already docked, but look at this. Here, I'll go outside and I'll show you how beautiful this is. Surprisingly, I am doing okay. Usually I'm a lot more tired than this. But of course I am so sad to be leaving our families. And here is that beautiful sunrise, and we have a ship coming in. Looks like Norwegian something. Good morning, Port Canaveral. Never fun leaving a cruise, but it makes it a little better when you know you're getting back on one in 5 days. Navigator of the Seas out of LA, here we come, Team Orange. All right, that's a wrap.
Off the ship.
Got our luggage. Jill's about to go sort luggage for our families, and I'm gonna go help families disembark. We will catch up with you at the port. Time to get off the ship. If you're ever with our AOTS group, just follow where they are.